What is up, everybody? It's the Inhuman one here with part 3 of the Path of Exile to Warrior Grind. We're going to do a full and complete playthrough of the game. We'll get 100% of everything possible in a single playthrough. Now, this isn't my first time going through at least the first 2 acts. On my off-stream profile, which is the first time I kind of discovered the game just a few days ago, I think I started playing it on the 12th, 11th or 12th. But I'm at Act 3 and nearing the end. But I've been splitting my time between this file for you guys on stream so we can go through it all, showcase the game, talk about the different mechanics, and just have fun with it. So really excited about exploring this game with you guys. We're going to be kicking some ass today as the warrior Draken Aro. So my cat is just all up in my lap right now. She keeps jumping up and down. Thank you, baby. I love you too. Okay, so before anything else, we have to take a look at the character so we can see the progression. So character right now is sitting at around level 16. Not a ton of health, 329 right now. We're trying to bump that up though. We have a little energy shield, mana, 164. Got 55% armor, very nice. But we're mostly just speccing into strength. In terms of the passives, we're just trying to do anything possible to spec into strength continuously. As most of the items can be pure strength even later in the game. So we're rolling with a handful of different things, including the Mace Strike, Rolling Slam, Earthquake, Bone Shatter, and Infernal Cry, Herald of the Ashes for some additional explosions, and Shockwave Totems for fun. Mostly I'm just trying to go for like almost a pure stun type build. And this is what we're rocking right now in terms of equipment. We got the unique Trifina Forge Maul. This is fantastic. It's been an excellent weapon. And we also have a unique set of gloves. So, other than that, we have the Great Helm, adding some additional strength, an Iron Ring, adding some additional attack damage and some regen, Duskward Cuirass for some additional armor and resistances, Lazuli Ring for max mana, a belt for anything it gives us, and a nice sixer right here, a yellow sixer. Love these. We've got a charm slotted in for cold resistance, and you're going to see why very soon. But yeah, aside from that, we can take a look at our skill grade.
While Bone Shatter,
upgrade.
Rolling Slam strike.
Doing this perfect strike.
Hold down the button
really
for
sure if I'm gonna
perfect
like that
strike
yet.
to charge a powerful swing.
Mind it.
If you
But I'm
release
not
at
sure
exactly
how
the
much
right
damage it's
moment,
gonna deal.
you will hit with a
40%
high damage explosion
physical damage
that
to
always
fire.
ignites enemies.
And you always ignite, so it's
On
not a bad
impact.
thing. So we'll see. We're probably gonna just go
Rolling Slam strikes.
The man loves to talk.
Earthquake creates jagged ground that slows
Yeah, I'm
enemies.
fine with just upgrading what we currently have. Totally fine with that. Now in terms of this, let's see, is this any better? Not really, right? 110 over 17? No. No. But I do like the 24% chance to gain a charge when you kill an enemy. That's good. Alright, let the journey begin. We're going to kick off with the second floor of the manor as we approach Count Gianor, the Madman. And you guys are not going to be able to guess. Like, he's got a dark secret. It completely threw me off. I was like, okay, well, most bosses have multiple phases, right? We'll see.
Hammer and anvil!
Alright, whoop! Get out of my face! We're going to continue to sweep the area right now. Just do a perimeter search first, like normal. We already found
Yes, another one! He's under there!
progression. Let's watch this. This is a really neat little scene here. Oh, okay, they don't do it yet. When you get to the bottom floor, you see another really cool animation. So we know now how to make progression to the next level, but we don't care about that just yet. We're going to have some fun with it. We're taking our time. We want to get everything. Level 17. What a great way to start the stream off. Love that. I love these big guys too. What did I just do? Okay. I need to get used to my warrior. I haven't played my warrior since yesterday. gosh, you guys hit really hard. Alright, everybody just calm down. Just calm it down. What's up with my accuracy? Lacking. Woo! Very close. Pathfinder code. Right now I'm picking up just about everything. Just for the sake of selling it for some gold, or maybe breaking it down, disenchanting, whatever. But eventually I'm going to get a little more picky, and I won't use filters though. I'm not going to use filters. You know, I shouldn't have engaged in this fight. There's no way I'm ready for this. Hell. We will return to the Clearfield encampment. We're going to go ahead and re-up our flasks, and then we'll go back for some more. Yeah, I was like, those Thermaturge guys that were shooting out those fireballs were no joke. But now that we're here, we can speak with Una. Actually, always speak with the hooded one first to get your free identified items. Please. You know, it's always good. Oh, look. I've never seen these options before. Look at this. The Song of the Silent Grandfather. These are the songs she can play, I guess. That is insane. Okay. So, let's see. No crit on that. I mean, no quality on that.
It's beautiful. I accept.
Yeah, none of these are really worth it. I'm just going to get rid of that too. I don't want to hold on to it. I'm never going to use it. Gotta be realistic about this stuff. Now, if you do see anything like those uniques or anything like that, remember that the stash tabs are shared between or across accounts. They're account wide, and same goes for the gold. So obviously I'm going to be rolling in the gold right now, rolling in the proverbial dough. But we're not going to necessarily use that to our advantage. Got to get that little sliver of the map. Got to, otherwise I won't be able to sleep at night. Storage bench, ooh, storm rune, scepter, and a helmet. A soldier grey. I want to do something with that. I'm gonna use some orbs to just augment it or transmute it first, I guess, and then augment it. This is one of those doors I was talking about that just kind of gives you additional lore and some loot.
I sense Oriana knows. And I cannot deny that which I know deep down to be true. That fair-haired villager, an eternal descendant, she knew. At that moment when our eyes locked, we both knew.
Uh-oh. What did you know?
She clung to her children like I would end them then and there. She is of no risk now, but how many others must I fear? Is my blood truly impure? Oriana assures me we can right some of the wrongs of the past. She promises a way forward for Ogum. A way forward for the clans and the clanless alike. And a way forward for me. We must continue with our task.
Ogum's crazy, but Oriana is definitely manipulating him. Oriana is kind of his queen, so to speak, so she is certainly manipulating things from behind the scenes. Alright, so that's just this half already explored. We're going to go and run over to the other side, and from this side we'll be able to continue searching the other half of the mansion. And hopefully get one floor lower. Oh.
Tower!
You are so... Thermaturge die. Okay, there you go. No, don't do it. Don't do it, sir. There you go. That works. So aggressive. Oh my gosh. Drop like flies. Uncut Spirit Gem level 5. Very nice. We'll use that in a moment. We can either level something up, or we may be even to have the opportunity to level up or create a new skill gem. This is the way down, so we already found it. Very good. See, that's why I like searching the perimeter. Most of the entrances and exits to new areas are going to be on the perimeter, of course. Depending on some of the maps that you're in, they may actually be kind of like tucked in the center, like in a tree stump or hidden like that. So there's some points of interest like that. But for the most part, you're not going to see that. Oh gosh. I'm stuck. Why can't I move? The Iron Enforcer. Nothing else here. This just connects to where we were just at, so we're going to continue searching the perimeter. I find that the best way to kind of get an idea of how large the area is, and then we can kind of sweep from there. Nothing too fancy. A waxed jacket. Somber gloves, I do believe, ended up becoming more of an intelligence build type thing. We'll pick up that flask because it does have some unidentified properties. It could be decent. And yep, this floor is pretty small. Again, the maps get so massive, this might not even feel small at first, but it might be even labyrinthian to you. But no, these maps are nothing compared to the end game. You're gonna be literally running around for 45 minutes to an hour just trying to figure out where the hell you're at, searching everything, looking out of the corridors. It's going to be pretty tough. But they've already added some excellent patches and updates that I was talking about in the previous streams. So you can now warp between checkpoints. So if you had more than one checkpoint, you could actually warp to different ones around the map. So you can even do that just on the different floors in this particular area because it's kind of broken down floor by floor. But really neat feature. I really like that. It's the quality of life, man. These guys are doing such a great job. And being new to this particular game and this franchise, it's very welcoming. I'm absolutely loving the game.
Hammer and anvil!
Awesome stuff. Two tongues. Running it.
I can't yet.
No! I'm getting stuck. I wonder why. Am I getting stunned maybe? I think that might be it. That's something that's fairly new because I typically don't get stunned. Especially as a mercenary because you're just out of range most of the time. Yeah, I think I'm getting stunned. That must be it. She's over there still. Very beautiful. Give me a kiss. Alright, so we've got this. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and work back because we have no health whatsoever. We do have a skill point we can apply here in a few moments. But yeah, in terms of the patch notes, all of the changes that I had talked about in the previous stream, they actually enacted those, and those took place last night. And just another testament to how awesome the team is. As soon as it launched, there were issues with it, and it didn't deploy successfully. But within 20 minutes, they had it up and running.
Hello.
And it was because I was on my computer the whole time because I was actually playing as the mercenary, so I could finish up Act 3.
I accept.
So they're doing the thing. Okay, let's have some fun with this. No, don't want that. Go to our stash really quickly. So what you would do if you wanted to maybe enhance this particular item is you could say, you know what, it's not magical, but I do like this particular item. I think I want to make it a magic item. So you would use the Orb of Transmutation, and that then upgrades it to a magic item with a modifier. Then from there you could augment it with an Orb of Augmentation, adding another random modifier, because you can have up to 2, I believe, for magic items, and then you could upgrade it to a rare item with a regal orb. So now it's been a standard item. Now it's changing to a blue item. Now it's a yellow item, and you added another modifier. And then you can continue kind of going about and enhancing it. So it's just kind of neat. I thought about doing that, but it's fine. I do like that helmet more, and it's just more so because I like the look of the helmet. But the fact that we're kind of like in a castle type thing, just leave it as it is. We're good.
I will.
We're gonna run with this for now. The hooded one. Alright, so now what we're gonna do is move on and continue searching the rest of this lower floor. We're just about in the basement, if not already, because you can see that they've been digging, right? So we're gonna be in the basement. You're gonna start seeing you know, signs of the beast, or that seed as they're referring to it, and I think it's grotesque. It's totally something out of a Lovecraft story, I tell you. I kid you not. I kid you not. But yeah, we're gonna keep searching the perimeter.
Fear will best you!
Figure out where to go. I'm definitely gonna need more health and probably shield. I think shield will probably go a longer way. I think she just explodes the courtesan. Just explodes them and area damage on them. Not a bad idea. No! Stuck. Everybody die.
I'm not ready.
You're not ready. Yeah. It's interesting that my accuracy is so low. I'm gonna see what that is rated at right now. I feel like my accuracy is quite low. I miss strikes, and I'm not sure if it's because of the accuracy percentage in game or just my actual accuracy. Maybe I'm not pointing or, you know, facing the hitbox in the right direction. Those explosive little bastards, man. Hello? Little baby man. So that one has quality, we want that. So any piece that has quality, you want to go ahead and collect, because you can break it down to salvage bench for artificer shards, which can become an artificer's orb. And you can increase the quality of an item up to 20%, which is fantastic. That just only enhances all of its attributes.
Destruction!
Oh gosh. The Prophyte staff. Very good. Another door. This won't be, yeah, so this is going to be not a new zone, but just an area that's kind of like a bonus area, optional. You're going to get more lore. Even after 6 hours on the rack, the Provost refuses to give me the names of the men who escaped from their own failed coup attempt. Does he not realize the machinations of shape changes are at work here? I do not doubt Kano's loyalty, only his intellect. The shape changers are obvious in their tactics. They are untrained in the art of deception. They fidget, they sweat. They are constantly afraid of being singled out or questioned. That is how I identify them. That's like everybody that's not guilty. They are less than human. A human being is winsome, even beautiful, but these creatures belie that recognition of kin. The closer I look, the more I see that there are no more than bones carrying bags of flesh under an oozing membrane of skin. Peel away that covering, and the disgusting truth is revealed. They must be thrown into the pit and out of sight. Let the seed consume those flayed abominations. So, I mean, he's just completely lost it. Now, I don't know if that is... those are the words of the Count. I do believe they are. But this is Torturer's log, so it could have been like an executioner of some sort. But I do believe it's the Count. As we approach that area that we could see from a distance, we're going to see a pretty cool animation where the seed or the beast is feeding. But let's go ahead and clear out the rest of this area. Martin Clark, good evening to you, my friend. It is... what I would say, let me say, it would be dinner time for me over here. Martin was teaching me all of the different times and meals of the day where he's from. Where exactly are you from? Like, whereabouts, anyways, if you don't mind sharing. And I hope you're having a great day. Hope you had a good day at work.
Don't stop.
Watch this.
The beast hungers.
So he threw a corpse and is just gonna, you know, take it apart and eat it. That's kind of like how I eat chicken wings. So, wow. And he brought his little leg there. So that is the creature that Count Geonor has been feeding. Very Lovecraftian, right? Alright, we made it, guys. Yeah. Alright, so we've made it to the actual basement area. They've been digging. Let's take these guys out.
Weak!
This interloper has the power we need. Kill him, and you shall have everything I promised.
That's Oriana talking her
No
trash.
noose this time. I'll remove your head myself. You are
No.
nothing but a tyrant.
Very nice. Good damage. My gosh, the damage is disgusting. Oh! Hold on. No, I can't hit him. There you go.
You dare mock me? Run, little rabbit.
No, I'm like in the stuff right now. Okay, very smart.
Easy prey.
Fighting him melee is so different. And honestly, it is a little bit easier. But look at this. That's his dark secret. He transformed. Now, he did not do this for me in phase 1. He saved it for phase 2. And I was so shocked.
Open the cage.
Insane.
Release the beast. Give me what you
Release the
promised.
Kraken!
I think not. I expected so much more. You are too weak to do the job. I'll find someone who can.
He's pretty much invincible. I did so much damage that I can't. He's capped at damage right now because he needs to transform. Martin says, I'm from England. I live around Nottinghamshire. Nottinghamshire. Oh my goodness.
I need more time.
Look at this. This is Count Geonor's secret. He actually transformed into his crazy. And we have to dodge all those. That we done. Pretty tanky, man. This freaking warrior's awesome. This phase is amazing. So here you just have to survive and dodge those little cheap shots. I am taking too much damage.
But soon all were devoured.
No, let me live, please.
Death waited at the door.
Let me live.
Then hour by hour, men fell as summer sour.
Let me survive. There you go. I'm talking about. Oh, that hurt.
Requiem high.
I'm telling you though, these boss fights are insane.
I will take out your heart.
Take yours out first.
Savor each bite. Chilling frost.
I'm gonna insert the shot this first time, but I'm gonna get him close. That's the plan, anyways.
Requiem on high.
Oh, die! Okay, I don't want to die. I died. I used my last heal right before that. Nottinghamshire. Very cool. Now I know that there's like the one time zone there, so it's 6 hours ahead from us. And I'm of course in the States, specifically in Texas. Alright, so now because we've already died and we've experienced that intro scene, we don't have to fight any of the mobs. We're gonna get straight to the fight with Count Geonor, so.
Use this time. I'll remove your head myself. You are nothing but a tyrant. Great Wolf, have you? Easy prey.
Oh gosh. Oh!
You pay with your life.
See, I'm taking too much damage in this early phase, because normally you can just do strafing past all that.
You dare mock
As
me.
the
Enough.
mercenary.
Crush them.
Don't tase me, bro. Oh, okay. Build that stun, David. Correct. for real now. Okay, so once he gets his health bar, we're gonna go ahead and a little buff or debuff, really.
You are hunted. Fang, tooth, and claw.
There you go, that's better.
Tortured under the moon. The pack suffered but endured. And howled now in tune. No tales were told. None new, none old.
He's rhyming.
Endless hunger grew ever stronger.
Oh my gosh.
Solstice of pain.
At me, bro.
Breathing gale.
No, I'm dead, son of a mother. I knew that I had low health, but I was giving it time. I had 7 health flasks. Martin says, yes, this is why I like it when I'm working day shifts and I can watch your streams. No doubt. No, that's awesome. The funny thing is, you're done with work and I'm just pretty much getting started. Damn it to the mad whiff of Ogle. Let's try that again, shall we?
No noose this time. I'll remove your head myself! You are nothing but a tyrant! Destruction!
Trying to do all the buffs. Dodge that. Yeah, I got hit with that way too many times last time. One, should do the trick, boom, and then we're gonna do our rolling slam, which is gonna melt his entire health. See, the accuracy is strange, right? It's gotta be just the accuracy rating, I think. Can you just stay still, please? Changing? So he's changing at 50%. Okay. Alright. I'm okay with that.
Chilling frost. I will take out your heart!
Oh, I wasn't able to
Save
my stun.
Requiem on high.
Whoa, dude, that attack is nasty. He's not doing the fog, which is throwing me out. Okay.
Your pulse quickens.
Okay, here we're gonna do the slam. Nope, I don't want it there.
Eternal impure.
Here, please. Thank you.
With bloodlust empowered. Our Esme endured. But soon all were devoured.
I'm taking way too much damage right
Death waited at the door. Then hour by hour, men fell as summer soured.
here. 5. Okay.
I will take out your heart
Yeah.
and save
Nice.
chilling frost.
Man, I never have enough time to escape
Solstice
that.
of pain.
Stop spamming. He does it 4 times,
Take
but
out your heart.
it doesn't make it any easier. Look at this damage. My gosh. Doing some nasty damage. Never have enough time. Stop! Slapping
Solstice
me.
of pain.
I only thought he did it 3 times. He does it 4 now. Okay, so. Guess I didn't notice.
You are hunted.
No worries.
Fang, tooth, and claw. Tortured under the moon. The pack suffered but endured. And howled now in tune. No tales were told.
Do it.
None new,
Don't
none
do
old.
it.
And
Oh, he got me.
endless hunger grew ever stronger.
He's rhyming. Doing the rhyme attack. Okay, I made it finally. That wasn't kind of committed to an attack. So that you and your freaking.
Your heart and
I need a safe spot, thank you.
Freezing gale. Wake!
Get red. Oh! No! Okay.
I will take out your heart and savor each.
Oh my gosh, okay. There's time. I made it. Going through the thing.
As night falls,
No, I hate when you do that thing. Right now.
winter's chill. Sought the unworthy.
Oh
Through
gosh.
an endless night. May wither and tower.
Stop!
Forsaken
Poetry attack.
frosts. As cold as death.
No!
Of
Okay,
Ares
yeah, I just need
misery.
to die here.
The pack won't forget.
Go broke, baby.
Killing frost.
Killing. Oh! No! I can't believe he died. Why? I was getting fancy with it. Oh my gosh. Martin says only 2 more days at work, then finally break up for 9. I can't wait. It's gonna be awesome, man. Dreefrug says, ooh, boss fight. Oh no. I know. That was nasty, Dree. That was so nasty. You know, this is it's really fun playing as a warrior though. My first character is a mercenary and I'm in Act 3. But man, it's so different handling each of the boss fights up close, but the damage output is just, it's phenomenal.
This time.
I can't believe I died there. That is so disappointing.
You are nothing but a tyrant. Crush them! First one's eye.
Trying to say, there you go. That's what I'm trying to do.
You will pay for that.
I'm thinking my accuracy doesn't even, I'm gonna look at that. I'm not sure if it's like actual accuracy in terms of like mine, or it's just the accuracy of the character. Like maybe they have an accuracy percentage. It's making my attacks just that less accurate. And they miss so much when I'm using point blank range. And I'm doing an AoE attack, so I find that interesting. Come here, quit dancing around. He usually changes it around either 50% or 25%, so depending on how much damage you do, but anything on 50 will change. And Dree, just so you know, drops are enabled, so you can get the temporal portal. You watch for a period of time, you can just exclamation point and drop, you can see
I will
progress.
take out your heart and savor each bite. Solstice of pain.
I always mid attack.
I will take out your heart and savor each bite. Freezing gale. Solstice of pain.
Ah, still didn't have
I
enough time.
smell your blood. And I unravel.
He'll be able to get knocked right in the face with his boom, and then he can get some big damage here. Very nice.
Solstice of pain.
Oh, that was dumb for me. Nope, nope, that's not a bad idea.
And savor each bite. You are hunted. Fang, tooth, and claw. Tortured under the moon. The
And he didn't even get the trigger in his little blood spikes yet, which is great.
now
A
entombed.
lot of damage really quickly.
No tales were told. None new, none
I
old.
love that little time. It's so cool.
And their endless hunger grew ever stronger.
Now you're doing it. I wouldn't have said anything.
I smell your blood, and I am ravenous. Freezing gale.
You got to be kidding me. Each time, you've got to be kidding me. That's 2 in a row. Dreeses don't have the game yet. Hope they'll make it free like PoE 1. Yes, the PoE 2 will be free to play. This is just early access, so you're able to play earlier, and it's giving you 300 coins. So essentially you're just getting a taste of what's to come. You get to play 6 of the 12 player classes available, 3 acts. There's already in-game stuff. And this character in particular, once the league's over, will get stored in like its own permanent like early access thing. So kind of cool. So close. Yeah, that's the second time in a row that's happened. I'm gonna save. Well, I'm gonna be very careful and save my health. When I had heals, he just kind of got me. There you go. You got me good, but I needed to be a little more careful with my health. So I was taking a lot of damage. I've been taking a lot of damage in that circle. That blood circle that he just storms down. His little slam attack. It's not enough time to count it down. Really? Phase 2.
Solstice of pain. You are hunted. Fang, tooth, and claw. Tortured under the moon. The pack suffered but endured. And howled now into.
Ah! I don't even know where I'm at.
No tales were told. None new, none old. And their endless hunger grew ever stronger.
I'll let him do his thing. Let's see what are you gonna do. Freezing breath this time. I'm frozen, so I can't move yet. What a perfect combination of moves together.
I smell your blood.
He knows what he's doing. Good damage. Disgusting.
Desolation.
I escaped most of that within that backhand.
Smell your blood. And I am ravenous. Solstice of pain.
Alright.
Night falls.
We only have 2 heals, so not the best situation to be in.
Winter's chill. Sought the unworthy.
3 heals
Through
now.
an endless night. They wither and tarry. Forsaken frosts. As cold as death.
Trying to save him up, but these guys don't get
There is misery.
destroyed.
The pack won't forget.
Alright, what's the deal? Okay.
Solstice of pain. Freezing gale.
Yay, we dodged it, finally.
I will take
With the
out
mercenary,
your
that was so much easier to
and savor each bite.
do. Look at us go. My gosh. That boss was amazing, by the way. The hooded one's arrived.
Allow me
Let's see what he has to say.
your mind, if only for a moment. The madness. It consumed my being. Oriana used it against me.
Where has she taken the beast?
I found messages from the desert.
From the Vastiri?
Yes. Find her. Kill her. But first, please, stop the madness.
As you wish.
Damn. So with that, Act 1 is concluded.
We must make haste. Let us return to Clearfell to make our preparations.
And we got a unique, guys. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. We got a unique. That is insane. Okay. Oh, that looks amazing. We're gonna have to take a look and compare it. We'll say goodbye to the Count Ogun. Martin Clark says so close. Dree says you got it. Martin says nice job. Thank you guys. GG's all around. That was excellent. Really fun fight. So let's talk with all the people. The hooded one will actually send us to Act 2. So let's take a look at our loot, though. That's super exciting that we got that. Well, let me chat with the hooded one real quick.
We must pursue
because I want to be able to
Oriana.
identify my items.
The seed of corruption has begun to grow. But there is still a chance that we can end this before it is too late. The fledgling beast is leaving corruption in its wake. So we have a trail
It's an amazing
to
boss
follow.
fight, Martin.
When you are ready to part from this place,
So
we can leave
essentially,
immediately.
Oriana just abandoned Count Ogum, her king, and she just said, you know what, I'm going to take the Seed of Corruption and I'm going to take it back to the desert. Because she has some plans in the desert. So pretty interesting how the story changes and now the environments are going to be vastly different. And really exciting. Really exciting. I love this game. I'm absolutely in love with this game. This is not normally my cup of tea. I usually would play Souls-likes, Metroidvanias, and indie games, some horror. Those are my kind of
Whatever it takes.
my wheelhouse, so to speak. But I absolutely love this game. I did play Diablo 3 a long time ago, and I got hooked on it. But I just like this much better. I wish I would have known about this, from 2013. That would have been awesome. Would have been awesome. Okay, so this is what we came here for. Two-handed mace, 32 to 45 damage, crit hit chance 20%. Let's compare it. Not bad at all. Okay. Attacks per second, it's a little faster. I do like that. We get some increased physical damage by 149. That's disgusting. 10 to strength. That's perfect. 15 to crit hit. 10% reduced attack speed. And maim on critical hit. So maim enemies suffer 30% slower movement speed. Whoa, and 15% reduced evasion. Very nice. Okay. There was a very clear and delicious reason why the Ezamites chose to stop their flight and settle in Pharaoh. Ooh, okay, I think... Well, actually the best way to look and see if it's a better fit is you look at your... Say, for example, you go to your skills, and you can just kind of
Flame
slot
of
them
the
out and see the
Forge!
difference. So here we have 115, 95, 32, 64. Well, actually the one we have is still a little bit better. Yeah, this one's actually still a little bit better. But nonetheless, that's just another for the collection. And you can't go wrong with that. Can't go wrong with that. We're getting a bunch of those. Super exciting. Okay, so...
It is done. The Count is dead.
I didn't know she had dialogue after the
Once
defeat.
there was
That's
a
awesome.
fire in my heart. There is now nothing but ash.
I know. At least I killed
For
the
enacting my
executioner.
vengeance, you have some measure of thanks from me. Now please, go. Do what you must, but leave me be. Thank you.
Alright, Una, where are you, girl? Oh, she's over here.
You've done well. You have earned a prominent role in our song's story, and I shall sing it proudly. I know that Renly will dearly miss having you around, but he is also immensely proud of you. The darkness that crept upon our lands has been forced to flee, and I have a feeling you would pursue it to the end of the world.
Essentially, yeah.
May the first ones bless you.
Alright, let's get rid of
Another
all
from my
this
collection.
junk.
Thank you.
Wait, didn't one of these have quality and I just completely probably sold it? One of these have quality, right? You.
I hope it helps.
We'll break that down. Okay, and this, let's see. A little bow. Man, it's not bad. It's not a bad bow for fire damage. And you gaining life on every single one you kill. Not bad. What do we have on right now? Oh yeah, this is much better, so we just don't have the intelligence for it. Decisions. Let's talk to
That
Renly real
hooded
quick.
fella's a strange one. But if you think he's trustworthy, then you've got my support.
Thanks, Dad.
Let's hope you're right. We can finally start rebuilding our poor, damaged Olga. It's going to be a long and difficult struggle, but it's not nearly the first time we Ezamites have had to rise from the ashes. The Count's name will not be remembered. It's a shame what happened. Oh, he tried to bat. This part of fact we weren't able to.
I was trying to see what he said. I missed whatever he said in the middle, but whatever. Okay,
Well,
they have a weird pause sometimes where sometimes you have to press X to move the dialogue along, and other times they just kind of chat themselves. Okay, so I guess we can break down this for the quality. Can I do it with these two? No, yeah, I didn't think so. I'll just break those down too. I'll keep my mask, but I don't know if I'm going to be getting intelligence anytime soon. It's not bad for like maybe somebody else. Look, I have two already. Look at this. Which one's better? Oh, this is a 6er. They all kind of have the same innate skills, but that's fine. This is inferior. This is a staff. We just picked one up, so no, that's gonna be... that's a 6er. So yeah, we'll just sell these, or we'll disenchant them actually, so...
boy.
Speak with Una.
Sorry,
Disenchant them, and that way we can get some regal shards. The shards are gonna allow us to craft orbs eventually, so we can do that. Oh, I didn't mean to put there though. Where's my currency? We use these as well. Martin says, "Did your other game arrive?" It sure did. Actually, let me show you guys real quick. So the game is Immortal Unchained. It finally arrived. It did take a while though. But this is a Souls-like that was made about 6 or 7 years ago, and it's guns only. So it's like a kind of a sci-fi set in space, and you're only using guns. The only time you can do melee is like for, you know, kind of finishing type moves. So really interesting.
Una's house. Your house. You lot had real places to live. I was always so envious, but I guess...
Yeah, super excited about that one. After we do our warrior playthrough,
Vagabonds, vagrants.
we will revisit Immortal Unchained.
Is this our home now? Does that make us bunkmates? The clan leaders are all dead, but there's one man who
Finally
remains
got
with the leadership to carry on. Your old man will take good care of us, as is his nature. We'll be just fine, hero. You can ride on out of here with your head held high. Seriously though, I hope you return someday. If only to guard my back.
Yeah, so essentially, the interesting thing about the game is that it's all guns only, so lots of fun. Hoping it's going to be really good.
See ya.
really good in the sense it's like fun, like Hellpoint. You know, like obviously I don't think it's gonna be, oh my gosh, game breaking, like this is the most amazing game ever played, but I hope it's good in the sense that I do expect it to have like a nice world building or a nice like ambience, you know, with this the whole space setting, that sci-fi Souls. Hellpoint did it so well, I was actually really shocked. Okay, so what I want over here, there's armor and life gen. I don't care too much about life regen, but increased armor wouldn't be bad because I'm getting melted in some of these things. Stun threshold, I'd much rather have armor, yeah. We'll do it backwards. We'll meet right here, that we can get increased armor and then continue around this way. I don't really want to block though. I don't care about blocking much. More armor upgrades. Okay, so maybe we start working on our fire a bit. Because remember, those skills did have fire damage, so we could definitely consider that. Totem damage. That wouldn't be a bad thing. Yeah, we're gonna have to decide because, I mean, might as well fill out these nodes, but not in love with, like, stun threshold, fine. I was getting stunned a bit, but yeah, that's fine. Alright, let's take a look at our abilities. Now, what do we have slotted already? We do have Herald of Ash already, so we don't want to double up on that. Scavenged plating, let's see. Magma Barrier just looks so much more... Oh, it's the shield ability, that's the thing. That's unfortunate. Use fragments of armor scavenged from enemies to bolster your own. Fully breaking an enemy's armor grants you a stack of scavenged plating for a duration, and you gain armor and thorns. I mean, it's not terrible. Not terrible. Jagged ground. Overabundance wouldn't be bad. I could have 2 totems going at any given time. Overabundance is actually great. So we'll slot that in and let's go to the Vastiri Desert. We're going to follow the Beast Trail. We're going to begin Act 2.
Leads east, so east we shall go. It seems fate conspires to return me to the plains of Vastiri.
Let's do it. This gets really loud, guys, so just...
The Countess has escaped with the beast. Every attempt to control it has ended in cataclysm.
That's the way I'd want to go.
We must pursue her to the plains of Vastiri. We should find the Marikath caravan. Only they can lead us through that harsh and unforgiving land.
Dree says, can you still daisy chain skills together?
Well,
yeah, I mean, if what you mean is by, like, can you have, like, certain skills almost, like, overlap with one another? Yes, or unless you're talking about the skill tree, you could be, like, as long, you always, this is, the class you select determines your starting position on this massive skill tree, but you can eventually, like, start feeding into other areas. So if I wanted to be more, like, mage-like or more witch-like, you know, or more sorcerer-like, you just have to work your way around. So for example, the 2 closest nodes that I know, at least for a fact, is going to be, this is the mercenaries skill tree, and it does focus primarily on strength and dex. And then this is primarily strength, but then it also has some fire, which I'm assuming then this is either the sorceress here or the witch. So this is the witch right here. So yeah, this is the sorceress. So, you know, they kind of have overlap in terms of that. So you can definitely do whatever you want in terms of the skill tree. In terms of the skills, you can slot out whatever gems you want. They do have recommended gems, but as long as you have the level, you can slot in anything you want. That skill tree is madness. Oh yeah, it's a lot.
Good luck to you.
What? Resistance penalty 10%? I don't remember seeing that last time.
This outpost seems to be part of a trade route, so we should be able to find a Marikath caravan. They are an honorable people, and I have no doubt they will assist us.
You've got to be kidding me. 10% resistance. What is this? The Trials of freaking... So the Trials of Sekimo are actually going to be in this area, and I love the Trials. I was actually really good at the Trials, and the boss at the end, though, did teach me a few things, and I ended up changing up or enhancing my build because of it, my mercenary. But, and as a melee character, it's going to be very interesting. Fortunately, the patch actually has reduced the amount of damage you take when you're up close and personal, so we're going to be fine, I think.
End of the path, the bread bowl of the world, the verdant land
The
of
verdant
seven
land,
waters awaits. Be sure to have your toll ready at the gates. Cloth, gems, metalwares, and coin are all accepted.
Well, apparently there's nothing but red sand, so I'm 10% resistance.
A culture of warriors.
Reduced.
Only the toughest survive here.
The culture of warriors. Now, Zarka's going to end up being our kind of main merchant and kind of like the guide through this particular area.
You are seeking passage on our caravan? We cannot travel anywhere at the moment. Hyenic raiders are harassing the trade route ahead. For the time being, we are stuck here.
I will have to show them what I can do.
That's right. Alright, we're all good there. Tag the waypoint. Tag the checkpoint. Those are new. They put a lot of checkpoints in the beginning and the end of different areas so you can warp between them, so it's really nice. It makes exploration that much better. Get wrecked, man. There, of course, is going to be some awesome looking hyena enemies. Hyena themed enemies. Brimstone crab. It's the crabs, man, that get me every time. Oh my gosh. Standing in that lava flow. Ill-advised, I'd say. Ill-advised. Just picking everything up for now since we have a full inventory that we can just stuff and then we can break things down, sell them, whatever. And again, with a new environment, you have new threats. You have to take on new strategies to defeat them. It's always changing it up a bit, so it never gets stale. These maps are where they start to get really large, and it was in this particular act, in this level, that I was like, whoa, okay, my build is not as strong as I need to be, so I changed up my skill gems and slotted in different skills to adjust and adapt to the situation, and that's been one that's allowed me to be really versatile in different boss fights and while just exploring the map. So we'll see how that same lesson applies as a warrior, but as a mercenary, it was very much so needed because I was getting my ass handed to me. And you'll see which boss I'm talking about, hopefully by the end of the day. Hoping you guys get to see that, see how far we make, you know, how far we get. I'm pretty sure we'll get there though. So essentially, we just need to clear out these hyenas, improve our worth to the caravan, and the Mariketh are the people that kind of ride the caravan. It's a massive, massive caravan, and they pretty much just explore the deserts on that giant contraption. It reminds me of that movie where like pretty much there's like no normal like stationary cities. They're all like on wheels. It's just like that. Pretty cool. In this particular area, because these are built a little bit differently, I'm not going to do a perimeter search or scan necessarily because, well, I will, it's fine. I'll say because what's going to happen is I'm going to have to do a lot of backtracking, but it's fine. We're not here for speed, we're here for just enjoying the ride. You're more than welcome to chase me. If you want to aggro, some of these enemies don't leash. Like, they will chase you across the entire map. Get it? That's what I need to look at. My Accuracy. If that's even something we can measure. Okay, so let's see. I imagine being character, right? So let's see. Is accuracy something that's being measured right now? Not that I see. I do not see accuracy there, so that's interesting. It won't be here because these are like specific to whatever the skills are. Let's just take a look. So if I do rolling slam, does it have anything to do with accuracy? No, I don't know. That's interesting. Maybe I just suck at aiming. That could be a thing. Y'all come over here. Let's just get everybody involved.
I'm not ready.
Look at that. Melt an entire army of demon hyenas. Now, if we see an item that has quality or whatever, we'll pick those up, but I'm not seeing that right now. These just aren't going to cut it. Oh yeah, now we should be able to compare the flasks. We couldn't do that before. If I can get a nice grand flask, that'd be nice to have the increased... Yeah, that's not gonna help. The increased health regen, but it's fine. This must be the actual hyena's den. So we'll come in here. This is a boss fight. Oh yeah, this is the fun part.
Crush them!
Got a scraggler there. I don't know how he survived. Lucky little thing. Alright, then on this cliff there are gonna be like a few of those hyena demons that look like the Minotaur dudes. And then there's gonna be hyenas from this side shooting or throwing spears at us, which is ridiculous.
I'm not ready.
Get ready. Time to get ready. Now we can have 2 totems up because we just did the skill. We slotted that skill in there.
I need more time.
Oh no. That was life-saving. Oh my gosh, he almost killed me with that shot. You can get one shot in this game, just if you haven't already noticed. Quite easily, too. They made it a little harder. Big slice. Oh! I have no health! I was trying to kill this giant mob of hyenas so that I could get maybe a recharged flask, but I lacked the courage. Let me see, my wife's texting me, make sure it's no emergency. Alright. Now we're all good. Resistance penalty 10%. I mean, that is... Now, if you die, anything that was on the floor you don't get. So you make sure that, you know, if it's something incredibly valuable, even in a fight, you might want to get that in if you're fearful of potentially dying. Okay, really? I can't line up that shot. The bone shatter is what I'm trying to line up, and when they have the orb over their head, that means they're pretty much primed up and ready for that attack. But for some reason, I'm just not able to get it off all the time.
I need more time.
Like any orbs or any Any rare items you definitely, or unique, you definitely would want to pick them up.
Destruction!
Lovely. I'm not prepared for that, by the way. Not the slightest. Attack again. No, I don't like this attack.
I can't yet.
There you go. I was like, I'm waiting for it. He's got a lot of physical damage resistance. He's a tough guy. Got us a tough guy on our hands.
Destruction!
Us leveling up was actually really huge because technically we got all of our heals back, so could be a lifesaver. Phase 2 he's gonna get way more aggressive.
I can't yet.
Look at that damage, my gosh. Now we do have to be very careful because this is not over yet.
It is done. I should return to the caravan.
Alright, sheesh. Now, in my playthrough as the mercenary, after I defeated that boss, you were picking up the loot, and then a wave of hyenas comes in after you, but we had taken out that last wave. Preemptively. And all those explosions just completely melted the boss's health bar, so that was good. So had we tagged other checkpoints, we could then just go, okay, I'm going to go back to this one over here. It's honestly really up to you. I guess we could do that, and then we'll go up and to the right. Depending on... It's because we died. That's why enemies have respawned. Had we not died, teleporting between checkpoints will not penalize you and have the enemies respawn. Enemies only respawn if you die. Everybody just calm down, my god. 260 over 5, that's just a long time. I need health quickly, you know? I'm like sitting around like, I'll be healed up soon, especially when I'm getting killed. If I'm using health, it's because I'm about to get. Rule of thumb. How am I missing? I wonder. There's got to be a way to measure accuracy. So if, I think we do have the Herald of Ash Spirit skill equipped, and that just means that whenever enemies get overkilled, you see them explode and fire. So it's not my ability that's doing that. I do have abilities that do ignite enemies and have them explode upon death, but That's only when I use this war cry. But by default, it's already happening with the Herald of Ash. This just helps kind of debuff them and increase the damage of my next strike. That guy's running back. He's like, what are you doing? Corpse. Always check the corpse side. Nothing there.
I need more time.
If I go too far off screen, that totem will actually get destroyed, so, see? Something to consider. Something to always be mindful of it. Anyways.
I can't yet.
Oh gosh! I don't want to die again. Just clearing out the rest of the map. Getting some XP. Preparing for the journey ahead.
Hammer and anvil.
It's gonna be a challenging one for sure. Pick up some things. Why not? Uncut support gem. Support gems, of course, enhance your skill gems. Spirit gems gives you kind of like these persistent passive abilities that you don't have to activate. They just kind of are there, and they activate automatically if there's any conditions that trigger them, but sometimes there are. Sometimes there aren't. Sometimes they're just active all the time. Hello, mister. Hyena man. Are you gonna die? The crag leapers are honestly the biggest threat. My gosh. They're very low to the ground, so they're hard as hell to hit. There they go. As if on cue, they showed up. Sir, you just have a torso. You're going to die now. More of these little ants. There's ants and there's beetles and there's jungle ants, and those are just as bad. They don't even call these ants, they call them crag leapers. They're pretty much ants to me. I believe we got another unique two-handed weapon. That was insane. Alright, just the middle section, and we've completed the rest of the set. We're going to go back to Zarka, and she is going to kind of put in a good word for us, and we'll be able to... Let me save these guys. Oh, okay, yeah, we're good. And we'll be able to join the Mariketh caravan, and from there we'll be able to travel to the different points of interest much more efficiently. Oh, big boy. Nice. I like those big guys. Anything with a big hitbox, I love it. Oh me and oh my. Alright, there's that, which is nothing, and this is just a rock. But the completionist in me must clear out all those little spots. Oh, there you go. So good. Now from this checkpoint up here, we can fast travel to the other one. And this is a functionality that was just built in. It does not. It wasn't like this a few days ago. So now we can just warp back. There you go. We'll talk to Zarka. But first we should identify our passives and get ready to sell them. Where's the hooded one?
Greetings. Move swiftly.
Oh, I will.
You defeated the raiders?
I sure did.
Fate sends us a fortuitous stranger. Welcome to the Adura Agara. You may travel with us in exchange for your service as a Jingak, and you will have nearly the respect of one of our own for as long as you stay.
Sounds good to me, so we'll take the gem. Gladly. And we'll see what we can sell. Anything good? Get rid of that. 260 over 5 seconds. Yeah. Still not in love with that. Maybe if we had a blue rarity, that would make a little bit more sense for me, but... none of that's gonna help me. Throw this into currency for now. See what all we can craft, and then we'll board the caravan. Herald of Ash, let's see. Scavenge, I'm still torn between if I want to do that or not. And Fire Infusion, I mean, it wouldn't be terrible, right? I could probably use Fire Infusion elsewhere, though. Let's see. Right now, this is kind of what they have for me. You can just do show all, and you can have anything available to you that you want. Let me see what I actually have for Rolling Slam. Fists of War. Okay. 20% more damage. And then what? More stun buildup. Yeah, it's not terrible. But maybe instead of the stun buildup here, I could just do more damage. So what can I slot in there for more damage? Let's just show all of them for now. Against bleeding enemies, so that's increased damage against them. 35% more physical damage. Jeez. I got a great idea then, hold on. Alright, so if I don't already, so I'll have Brutality. And then in my Mace Strike, I can have... Let's see. I'm actually going to go back to my stash. I'm going to input the another slot here in just one moment. Let me think. Was it a support gem I needed? Yes. Now we could do this to gain fire damage or just ignition to like make sure they have a chance to ignite the enemies, and when they're on fire then we deal more damage to them. So I wonder if this would even work. Because I'm not sure if this is a supported skill or not. It's not, because it would have slotted it for me, right? Well, maybe it did. Hold on. Usually there's a very loud sound. Oh, it did. Okay, great. So now we have ignition, so we have a chance to ignite. We could get rid of the rage thing too, actually. Fire infusion. So I mean now it's just ultimate, right? The ultimate fire ability. Dragon Ball Z. We have 2 5s. Okay, so. Two of these either. Herald of Ash. Scavenge plating. Gosh, I don't know. I'm gonna upgrade that for now.
While Earthquake, Shockwave Totem, repeat, Infernal Cry.
Bone Shatter's been kind of one of my favorite abilities so far. And then we'll probably end up increasing these as well. But Bone Shatter's incredible. And then we'll just get, I mean, you really shouldn't sell these because there's absolutely no value to selling them, but I'll stash it. I just feel bad. You get it for 1 gold, so I'm like, what is the purpose of it? But whatever. Alright, let's go. Caravan we go. Flasks on your belt refill when you kill monsters, refilling more from more powerful monsters. Indeed.
They're nomads, much like my ancestors.
The beast is on the move, twisting the desert as it goes, waking ancient dead and unknown horrors alike. The Countess brought it here as part of some nefarious plan. I assume she has allies here. We must track them down and convince them to give up this madness.
Alright.
Move swiftly.
Tag the waypoint. Our salvage bench is now over here. We got Zarka over here in our stash.
Hello?
I am Asala, the Sekima of the Ardura. I care not where you came from, nor what caste you might have been there. All that matters is that you have shown yourself capable in battle, Jingak. Remain a friend to the Ardura, and you shall have nothing but respect from us.
Fair enough, okay. Good stuff indeed.
Slaves. This goes against everything the Ezamites stand for.
That's nuts.
So, the beast has entered the world once more. We were following a trail of corruption before we were waylaid, and now we shall resume the hunt. We Marraket are honored bound to seek and contain corruption wherever it may be found. It seems the sacred duty falls on us once more. The trail connects to 2 locations, but we don't know where the beast currently resides. I am willing to begin wherever you and your shade thinks is wisest.
Alright, cool. So we can pick kind of whatever area we want. So when you go to the map, you have a few different options. You're gonna want to go, the gates are kind of like the last area, but initially you go to this opening area and then you're gonna figure out, okay, maybe, you know, from here we have a few branching paths because we have to kind of recreate this item from legend and we have to go to different areas, and you can kind of pick however you want to. Usually I just go kind of based on level just to make it a little more straightforward. It's easier to remember and it's kind of nice for the story progression as well. But we're gonna go to the Modern Quarry, and if you click on this little icon
Outcasts
here,
currently make their
information.
home in the Forgotten Quarry in the hills of Modern. They call themselves the Farden. We should travel there and find out what it is they are doing.
And the Faradin are crazy. They do all kinds of unsavory things. We're gonna go to the quarry, so it's pretty nice because it's actually like a quarry, and you actually can go inside of it as well in the mines. There's always gonna be 2 exits from the caravan here, and then over by where we can speak to Zarka and all that. I should have gone back because you do want to make it a point to speak with all the NPCs. Reason for that is because sometimes they have quests, and if you speak with them at that particular area, they're going to have a certain quest they want you to complete, and you can get some bonus levels or skill points that you just wouldn't be able to get otherwise. So, okay, good. We don't have all the NPCs here just yet, so that's perfect. Later on, we're going to be encountering a few more, and they'll have a few things they want us to handle. No exclamation mark yet. What do you mean by that? I'm sorry. What do you speak of, my friend? No exclamation mark yet? Here's some. For the quest markers. So the exclamation marks, like if you go to your quests, you see like the golden swords, and that means that's how you progress the quest, or there's a side quest, so I'm sure you can see it here. In the bottom left, right here, Modern Quarry, right above it is a golden sword. So the enemies always have those golden swords above their head. The NPCs have the golden swords above their head, and that's like, okay, if I speak to this individual, then I'm going to progress either a main quest line or a side quest line, and you can always see which one you're progressing, because on the right hand side of the screen, there's always a quest kind of log. So right now we're doing the Trail of Corruption. That kind of brownish text, that's going to be your main quest. There's going to be darker orange things that are going to be like for side quests, and then pink, that means it's like for ascendancy. So they're definitely like color coded in a way, but you get used to it. It's pretty easy. It's really hard to miss anything. They make it so intuitive. It's very difficult to miss anything in particular in terms of like content. Whoa my god, already?
Destruction!
I forgot how to play. Oh, you're trying to do what my mercenary would want to do. No! Oh, you're both elites. That's why. Okay, my bad. Rough start, rough start. I can't hit the mosquito. Easy. Oh my. I wanted that item with 2 sockets. So I can use that for later. My goodness. My goodness. Okay, so we pick up the Regal Shard for sure. None of these items have quality, that's fine. Sheesh. Yeah, I was not ready. I started playing like I pressed the same button combinations I would for my mercenary, and I was like, what am I doing? Okay. Identify. Definitely gonna tag the well.
Hello.
Ooh. Over 1.7 second new things. Gosh, we need some better flasks.
I will tell your tale.
My cats are going crazy. Calm down, little mama. I hear you over here. Going crazy. I always wonder if you guys can hear them. They're so loud. They're like yodeling. Caterwauling, whatever you call it. Alright, so now what we want to do is continue searching. Continue searching the quarry. We got the necromorphs from Dead Space here. See, those guys were way more squishy. The first 2 enemies were elites. That kind of threw me off. I know why. Not just at all. Alright, bros. Get out of here. I'm looking at the normal items just because if they have quality, I would like to break them down. I haven't used and forged really hardly any quality type orbs or anything that can increase the quality of the weapons, because it's a little harder to find, believe it or not. Revives minions. That's why they came back. I was like, what the hell just happened? A quarter staff. Good, I can definitely break that down. A lot of these items have sockets, it's good. More necromorphs. Following the enemies, I kind of want to go a little more of a bigger path. But... oh, it's nothing in these. Okay, good. Nothing at all. We'll just circle around then.
Hammer and anvil!
What did he say? Love it. The accuracy is really strange. I don't know if it's me or it's just the fact that there's a percentage chance to hit. I know for a mercenary, the percentage, there's a distance penalty, right? So your accuracy will get worse the further you are away. But I don't know if you'd have anything like that up close and personal. This seems very shocking to me that there's anything like that. Because I'm melee, right? So, like, I'm right in their face. But it could be. I mean, it could be a penalty per class, like class specific. Because if you're up close and personal and you're the mercenary, there is no penalty. Like, you're going to hit the enemy. But if you're further away, no. Let's make sure. Okay, the Book of Jamanra. We're gonna see a lot more of his ass.
Our people have lived in the shadows of the dunes for too long. Countless generations have been forgotten, will be forgotten. We are not Faradin. We are Marraketh. And if we work together, if we unite, then they will be forced to acknowledge us. We must show them that casting us off is a mistake. We must show them our strength. Perhaps we can one day rebuild Keth itself. For all those who live in the plains of Vastiri.
And see, they used to be plains of Vastiri. Now it's just a desert. Let's go this way first. Orb of Augmentation. Okay, never mind. Let's go this way. Just because I was like, it didn't seem like it was a complete path. So very good. Why is my accuracy so bad? It could just be me. I am trying to figure out what that, like, what the cause of it is. Is it me? I don't know. I just don't know enough. I'm learning as we go. But if I'm as hooked as I am in a game, like I learn pretty much everything as quickly as I can. So, but yeah, in terms of accuracy, though, that is something that I should research. A golden chest. Whoa. Orb of Transmutation, uncut gem, yes please. Quality, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm looking for. Some of this quality stuff. Hi. My cat is like looking at me like crazy eyes. Jeez. Melted. Another elite.
No challenge.
No challenge. Boom. Yeah, I was gonna say I need a grand life flask that's blue, so that's considered like a match. I need to have some affixes on it. There's a slower health region. I get it, it makes sense because it's giving me that much more health, but not over such a long period of time. You know, that wouldn't make a lot of sense to me. I love the warrior. It's such a fun class. I didn't realize it was gonna be so fun. I better not die. Thank you. And for nothing. Those are my favorite kind of dead ends. Alright. The lattice sandals. More necromorphs. Oh no way, I wasn't paying attention. Dread knife got me. Dread knife, no. I was not looking at that, my health at all. I was looking to see what his multipliers were. I was like, what's wrong with this guy? What's he do? Well, let's go ahead and search this area now that we're in this side. We'll go back. The reason why is because all the enemies we just defeated, they're going to be respawned, so no need to rush back there, right? We'll have to face off with them enemies. Dread knife, you bastard. Cheap bastard. Yeah. We'll look at those support gems in just a moment. But yeah, now that we've died, the enemies have respawned, so that does create a hassle. The big boy? I think so.
No mana.
Torn up over here. Oh, he's still alive. Oh my gosh. Little armored guys. Storm Rune. Or lightning build. I'm gonna go fire. Fire and stun. That just seems to be a really nice synergy. A lot of nodes on the skill tree kind of support that as well.
Tops!
Not another one, of course.
Can't yet.
Oh man, did I cancel? I think I canceled it. And you, sir, with the nades. Stop that. Definitely want that. Okay, let's go back and actually replenish our health. Looks like we're gonna end up just circling around to the main area, so we will need to retrace our steps where we had initially died. Go back through all those bridges and that kind of extensive area.
What have you?
Care for a story?
Yeah, I like picking everything up. I'm a completionist, even when it hurts. Okay, why did I take all this random? Oh, it probably I was in a rush. Ooh, see, that's more significant. Removes 15% of life recovered from mana. See, that is one that kind of bothers me, but we'll end up getting something that either offset that or we'll get a different one, because I normally don't like that at all. But we're gonna have a lot more ability to kind of build something like this up. So even though it's really fast, 150 at, you know, less than 3 seconds, it's not the best, really. Swap that out for now. This is quality. Okay, you need to go to the... Oh wait, what'd you say? What'd you say, Zarka? Let's see, that could actually be a good staff though. Let's see, 2 damage, 1 cold, fire and cold. See, I don't like that though. Like when it's fire, this is like fire, cold, lightning, dealing all kind of damage here. That's not terrible, but I'm not gonna be a monk anytime soon. I'm not gonna have gloves any better than the ones I have on my person, so. Let's just disenchant that then. One second. What is this? Get rid of it, otherwise I'm gonna think about it. I'm gonna overthink it. And we'll get rid of that too, because I have a million of them. We need an amulet. $163 over 2.5. Yeah, that's better. I'll take it, even though we're gonna lose a few charges along the way.
Do not wander.
I'm okay with that. Let's go ahead and stash our currency and get back into it. Martin says, making a nice cup of tea. Would you like one? Oh man, tea sounds delicious right now. Like I love that, just the warmth of it, especially in the earlier part of the day. I love tea. We probably don't do it quite as well as you guys do in terms of like the different types, but I do like. Do you take milk with your tea, Steph? I have never tried that before, but I think it would be very tasty. I think it would be very tasty. I would certainly consider it. Alright. Let's go back. This damn quarry was a pain. Once you go inside the actual mines itself, that's where it gets real.
Earthquake. Earthquake creates jagged ground that slows enemy.
Yeah, we're just upgrading our stuff for that for now and then in that case. Shockwave totem. 10 dexterity required. Oh, why? Why? Oh, I'm just weak. Okay, that's why. Well, I'll be damned. Okay, we need to use our passives. Bump up my strength probably at some point as well. Don't we want to go fire at some point? Yeah. I think here. Increase skill duration. See, all that's good too. Damn, everything's good. Martin says, I've been making tea since I was 6 years old. And yes, milk and sugar. Oh, nice. Very nice. Is there a certain like flavor that you know, that's just your favorite? I'm thinking. I don't know, man. Alright, obviously there's going to be some need to diversify our skill set a little bit. Because there's going to be things that we just can't equip otherwise. We will need to have other, you know, whether it be dexterity or intelligence. So I just need to know what, and then I can start speccing into it. But for now, I don't see a point to do that. Yeah. I'm good for now. And that's just the entrance. Oh my gosh, I hate these things.
Destruction!
Yeah, you're like a tea master. I just, you know, there's different little packages you can get that have different flavors, and actually different around the time of, depending on the time of year as well, which is kind of fun. So like, for example, if it's around Christmas time, they're gonna have like more festive flavors and all that. And it's actually pretty interesting because like some of them are pretty good. Some of them are pretty good. And that's how I've experimented with some flavors. I'm like, I never thought I'd like that. And like, for example, you know, around like Halloween or whatever, they're gonna have like pumpkin spice or whatever, and that's pretty good. Like things like that. I like trying out the different flavors, but I really like the cranberry kind of flavored ones. Those are good. The minty ones are good. Chamomile is always good if you're just trying to chill and relax. Oh wait, did I tag another checkpoint up there? I may have. Martin says, I only like the Yorkshire tea bag brand. We have different brands of tea here. Oh, I'm sure. I can only imagine. You guys are tea connoisseurs. Alright, here goes. We're gonna have a whole slew of enemies to face off with. Whoa! I did not mean to do that. You could pause. I guess you could pause the game. I thought it was because it was online. You couldn't. Maybe if you're sharing an instance, you can't. Good thing is the enemy density is going to decrease. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay, you're just blowing everything up. Explodes nearby corpses. I love that. Good for you. Okay, Rex. And then you're dead here. And you're dead. Good. Okay, that was stressful. I'm stressed. That's a dead end. Okay, good. We're just about where we left off. No! And we died just about where we left off. Son of a mother. Son of a mother. That's too funny. It's so weird because it shows that I have 7 people watching right now, but the viewer count is only showing 1 on Twitch and 1 on YouTube. That's really strange. Bot viewers. Alright. $270 or $260 or $5. Yeah, it's not gonna cut it. Pro fight staff. If it has quality, I'll take it, but if not, I'm not taking it. Very nice. Alright, dude, bro. Your turn. Ashcroft. Wait, why is he? Oh, I think he was fighting his own guy. I was like, oh. Friendly fire active. Die, demon. Thawing charm. Look at that. You like dipping biscuits in your tea? Oh gosh. That... No. I've never tried it. So I've never tried it before, so... That's it. That sounds interesting. I don't know if I would like that. Like, there's certain things that I would like dip that would... Maybe like... I'm trying to think.
No chance.
Like in milk, maybe, but I don't know. I'm not a big milk drinker, you know. There's a whole history behind why I don't drink milk, but I'm not a big milk drinker. But tea, I don't know. And biscuits, like so. I mean, American style biscuits, right? It's like they're floury, right? And they kind of maybe like buttery. Are biscuits the same for you as well? I know that a long time ago, my mother used to make things called tea cakes. And they're essentially almost like cookies, but I don't know if that's like a thing over there. You know how we always make things up and be like, yes, this is British, and it's not. I don't know if tea cakes are like a thing, but my mom used to make them, and I would imagine they would go with like a tea, and you could probably dunk them in there, but I have never done that before. It'd be interesting. I just don't know if it would make it taste any better. But if a biscuit is to you like a cookie, then maybe. Depending on the flavor. Oh, can you die, please? Thank you. These things will chase you until the very, very end of the map, I swear it. Alright. And you, sir, Forsaken Mire, flinging your little grenades. So yeah, I've never dipped my biscuits in tea, but also I don't know what you would consider a biscuit. Could be different. Biscuits for us are like floury, buttery, lovely little things. You can dip in like gravy, which would be like kind of a salty kind of sauce. We love tea and biscuits here. Don't judge it till you try it. No way. I'm not judging at all. I'm just interested because I'm like I didn't even know there was a thing. That's fun. That's really fun. And that's common over there. You guys like dunk your biscuits in your tea. Oh, I was gonna say, what the heck? It's this guy. He's gonna have to die ugly for that. See, I want a cool. I mean, this is a nice looking helmet. I am gonna pick it up because I can identify it, right? All by myself, yeah. Just increased crit chance. Not really the best, but not a bad thing. Yeah, crit chance is great, but... Oh gosh. Rich tea biscuits or chocolate McVitie's. Chocolate. I almost said something bad there. Chocolate McVitie's. Or McVites. No, McVitie's, yeah. Great mana flat. No thanks. See, I feel like your biscuits are like cookies. Because biscuits for us are like, if you look up like American, like biscuits and gravy, that's what we call a biscuit. Is that the same? Because that in tea, it would just make it like soggy bread, you know what I'm saying? Now cookies and tea could actually taste.
I have no limitations.
I have no limitations. You're damn right. Don't want the twig helmet. But yeah, I think your biscuits are probably what we would call cookies. Kind of like how we call chips. You call chips crisps. We call those are chips for us, and chips for you are French fries for us.
Steel yourself!
Kind of changing up direction. I don't know why I did that. I get so distracted when I'm like reading chat that I'll just start, my character start moving, and I'm like, oh yeah, here I go. I do this on challenge runs too. It's fun. I have to go. Bloodsmith. No. Stop it. volatile plants were nerfed because they did so much damage. And even when he's dead, they still sprout. I love that for some reason. The male vestments. Okay, so we're gonna go this way and circle around. Yes, and your chips we call exactly. So cookies and tea would be bomb. I think that'd be really good. I would definitely try that. But I was thinking biscuits like our biscuits. Okay, our biscuits, that's like bread. So it'd be like soggy bread, and that would
Heal yourself.
Potentially. A lesser mana flask. And why would I want a lesser at this point? No way. These guys always sneak in their little grenades, and they're easy to see when they throw them, but other than that, they're damn impossible to find after that. After said event. Okay, boom, and then boom. Love it. Love it. Little pickaxe. A regal orb, that's what I'm talking about.
And
A lot of the rare items are gonna have nice sounds when you drop them. Hold on one sec. My wife was just standing at the door, and I was like, oh, I didn't see her at first, and I muted it. So she's like, oh, I just want to say hi. I'm like, oh, cool. She's home early. Awesome. Can't wait for a few days off. It's gonna be nice. We got a few more days of this week, and then we can enjoy. I can sleep in a little bit on, I guess starting. Well, not starting Friday, but after Friday, there's like a school break, winter break, or I don't even know what they call it anymore. Christmas break is pretty much what it is, but off for 2 weeks. So that's good. Let's see here. What is going on? I need another checkpoint. Biscuits and tea. Your fries we call chips. I think someone's got to be wrong, right? Who's wrong? French fries. We call them French fries too, not even just fries. Most of the time it's called French fries. Which is even more funny to me. So French fries are chips to you. But even though, like, if we go to like a certain bar, and we have like maybe bar type food or whatever, there'd be a dish and it'd be called fish and chips. And guess what? It's fish and fries, of course. Oh my gosh! I was looking at his health and looking at his bar to see if it would drop over time, but that wasn't smart. I'm trying to see if the stun meter drops. Chips are crisps. Yeah, chips are. I think crisps is the funniest thing ever. Like, not in like a haha making fun, but it's just such like a cool thing to say. It's just funny. And I remember watching a show where this. And okay, here's the thing. Educate me on this too, because I don't even remember anymore. I'm terrible at like geography and whatever, but. Would you say, like, cause I don't know where he was from, but he was like definitely from that area. So is he a British guy or is he English? If you're English, I thought you're from England, right? But if you're just from like the general, like that large, area, are you British? I don't know. I would probably say, in my ignorance, the British dude was like, he was traveling around the world or whatever, and he always wanted to make sure he had something from home, so he'd pack himself, he'd say a bag of crisps, and I was like, oh, that's so cool. I thought that was the funniest thing. I liked it. I was like, crisps. Because they are crisp. That is 100% right. But yeah, I always get mixed up, like English versus British versus like whatever else, I think it just determines like kind of where you were, either where you're born at, like what. I don't know if you call them states or territories or whatever, but you have a lot of fish and chips in England. Ooh, it's so good too. Fish and chips with like a good beer. Ooh, that is what it's all about. Fish and chips and a good beer. Man, nothing like it. The island is UK. Great Britain is the country. Oh, the island. United Kingdom. Great Britain is the country. Yeah, Scotland and Ireland, I know about those. Like, but those, I mean, if you're like born in Scotland, like you're Scottish, Irish, if you're from, I knew that. And that those are actually like easier accents for me to pick up on. But if you're like English, I guess you're just from like England. But then they have a bunch of different accents as well, depending on where you're from. So and then I'm assuming anybody from that country is technically British, unless you're from those other little the other islands. Then it'd be like, okay, you're Scottish, Irish. But yeah, it's definitely interesting. Like depending on where you live and where you're at here in the States, you have vastly different accents. We all speak, I mean, obviously the same thing, but you have vastly different accents, like in the South versus the North. And then it's even more different as you get closer to, I was gonna say Canada, to Canada. They all kind of sound different. You can pick up on it real easy. And you can tell kind of where in the South you're from too, by your accent there. So it's kind of neat. I mean, I love that stuff. The one thing I do like I suck at geography and all that. I only memorized it and all that stuff for school, but and all those types of things. But I love languages. Like to me, when you learn about a language, you can learn the most about a culture, and I love that. I think language holds like all the biggest, secrets of a culture, and it's one of the language and food. And then I would say very close after that is music. And that's how you can learn any other culture and just really start appreciating all the differences, really, But anyways. Oh gosh, here we go, more examples. Oh yeah, pecan versus pecan. Yeah, I've heard of that too. Even down here, over here they say, depending, they say, oh, pecans. Or maybe like pecan pie or whatever, but pecans is how I say it. We did have a pecan tree when I was growing up, so. Soda versus pop. Oh, see, soda for us is anything with carbonation. If it fizzes, it's soda. As long as it's not like it's got to be a sugary drink, not an alcoholic drink necessarily. Pop is something that you hear in certain areas, but not very common. Like you would never hear that where I'm from. And then Coke. The funny thing is, we can call anything that's a soda could also be a Coke, or it could be the brand Coke. Like, oh, you want a Coke? Like, but that's less common. Like most people will say, no, I want a Sprite or whatever other brand of drink. That's too funny. Etymology is fun. Yeah, etymology is fun. I think languages are so awesome because that's how you learn. Again, that's to me like the key to unlocking the understanding and appreciation of like, different cultures. And that's why I focus on like the language piece of it, like the different accents, the different dialects. I'm so fascinated by that. Whew. I'm so fascinated by it that I'm dying to this easy little creature. It's those damn grenades. Where are you throwing them from? They're always a mile away. Okay. Whew. Okay. Can I breathe now, please? Martin says, yeah, it doesn't matter if you're Scottish, Irish, Welsh, or English. We're all British. I'm from the East Midlands of England. We say pop here. Yeah, you guys are funny. Pop. No, we do say pop, but I say American. I don't. It depends on where you're from. Like, you say soda pop. But no one really says that. It's more of like a, you're like bordering Canada. You say pop. Very funny how just where you're at is going to change the way you say things, refer to things. Get wrecked. Get wrecked. Love that, man. It was such a fun build. Staunching Charm. Okay, sir, can you stop? Sir?
Shatter! Need mana.
Oh, I don't have mana. No, if I died to this stupid bomb guy. Thank you. I almost died anyways. I'm sick of it. There you go. And you. They just keep coming. You know, I'd like to just loot. That'd be awesome if I could loot. May I loot? Glacial Rune. Ooh, and the Hooded Mask. The Hooded Mask is cool. I was able to wear that on my Merc earlier design. Scroll of Wisdom. English is actually difficult here for Europeans because we could have like 5 different examples of different meanings for one thing. Yeah, same here. Like I think American English is very difficult for like foreigners because we say things, but it's a very sarcastic language too, and also we pick from, you know, different cultures as well. So like our language consists of many different, you know, it has words from different cultures and stuff. You're like, oh, I didn't even think of that, and so, yeah, that's where it comes from. But it's really funny because, just like you said, we have so many different meanings for things, and in general, kind of like a sarcastic language too, where it's like you might be saying something and it's an expression that means like the complete opposite, or it can mean something that's not even related. But those are like expressions. Oh, how did I miss you? You fool! Okay, here we go. Ooh, they're everywhere. I love that. It's like a chain reaction. That is very satisfying. Now that we're in the quarry, we're gonna have a pretty cool fight. One of my favorite fights, actually. It was so much fun, and it was so, oh gosh, it was so difficult at the time that I died several times to it because you can get one shot with a very, very cool attack, and I was like, what is this? And I was getting eaten alive. Because we died, we are going to go this way now.
Dodge this!
We're going to have to go and explore the rest of the area anyway, so we'll have to revisit all those bros. Really? See, I know I'm hitting you. We have this little chunk over here. Stalker. Get up. Please, okay, I was saying, I need one hit and I'll kill everybody in that group. We pulled it off. We can go down, see if we can close this area out. I feel like this might be the progression towards the boss, though, but it's fine. There's checkpoints. We can always work back. The boss is so much fun, though. There's a lot of great bosses. I'd say every single one of the boss fights are very distinct and challenging in their own way. was getting a little hectic. No quality or socket, so I don't care about it. There's no way we're trading anything out for our unique maces that we have. We have 2 unique two-handed weapons. We have an actual unique mace as well, but it's a one-handed. And I've been doing 2. I've been really favoring the two-handed weapon because I don't use a shield. So I never use a shield. The only time I ever use a shield in a game is if I parry. And that's like in a Souls-like, which you guys have seen me do all the crazy things in those games. We're gonna revisit our fist-only playthrough for Bloodborne as well. But what we're probably gonna do first is we'll finish this playthrough up. We'll do Bloodborne fist-only playthrough, and then we'll do Immortal Unchained, the Souls-like that I was showcasing. I was supposed to get it way earlier, and we would have actually been playing that in lieu of this, but I didn't realize I was gonna like this game so much, and I wanted to share it with you guys. Unfortunately, I didn't know anything about it until days after it launched, and then never heard of it or nothing. It just wasn't in our wheelhouse or whatever. Next thing you know, I'm hooked. But I did. I was trying to get the keys, but I wasn't able to. It was too late. Much too late. Ooh, that's cool. Fur plate. I always liked the fur plates. That's the armor we had initially. Okay, so that's... Oh, here. This will be our... Well, what is this? That may not be our possible. That could just be a connecting point. The box is probably up in here to the right. Be a small little chamber, of course. These maps are so big. What boots do I have on right now? Oh, I got some good ones. Okay, I got a lot of good gear, actually. I just need a better helmet. I need a better helmet, for sure.
No chance!
I cannot believe it. The chain damage is insane. Martin says, and the guy you was on about with the crisps, I watched a video of him. He went to Thailand and he was watching them eat scorpions and spiders. You knew it. You knew it. So it's Carl Pinkerton. Yeah, I didn't know if you would know it, but I forget what it's called. But he's like, oh man, Ricky Gervais or whatever his name is. He's the comedian. He's sending his friend on all these places around the world, and it was such a funny show. Like my wife and I were watching that. We were laughing so hard. That was ridiculous. It was so funny. And he's not even trying to be funny. He's just funny. He's just a funny guy, and he's very like used to what he's used to. He likes what he likes, and he was just like half the time his face was like, "What the hell is happening here?" But yeah, they're eating scorpions, and he just sits down and starts pulling out his little chips, his crisps. I can't believe you knew that. It's so funny. I forget what that's called, but we watched. We just binge watched it. It was so funny.
No chance.
Carl Pinkerton.
Need mana.
It's gotta. Yeah, this is gonna end here. So then I need to go back on the other side. Damn it. Really? And garb. Very cool. And we have an amulet fight, and that's what I've been looking for.
I've no more room.
No more room? What are you talking about? We always have room. Yes, comedian, and he did an awesome series called Afterlife. It's a comedy drama. You'd like it. Okay, nice. Yeah, he's funny. In general, he's funny. He's always a goofball. Like the Ricky Gervais or Gervais. I don't know how to pronounce it, but
Quickly.
yeah, he's really funny.
Care for a story?
Care for a story? No, but I would like to see what we get out here. Cold damage, spell damage, cast speed. Man, this is good. Okay, I'll keep that. You can have it. I can't wear anything. I'm too dumb. I don't have intelligence. I'm not smart enough. Oh my gosh, that has 7 affixes? How is that even possible? How does that have 7? Evasion and energy, dexterity, cold. It's not. I mean, it's not really that good though. I mean, it's cool because it has 7 items on it, but energy shield. So it's good for like a mage maybe. Evasion, energy, thorn damage, lightning resistance, and cold resistance, and then dexterity. So, I mean, it's not bad, I guess. $387 or 5, but that's fine. Okay. Let's go salvage some stuff. I gotta think through this. Give me that. Yeah, I'm not gonna. It's more a dexterity focused thing. So I thought it was. Oh, I'm gonna have to disenchant it. My bad. That's cool because it has so many items. I will keep that. It has so many affixes. I've only seen 2 items that had 7. I didn't mean to do that. And that's not bad either. I'll probably save that for my mage. Could be a witch or a sorceress, really. Think through that. Let's get rid of some of this currency. Bunch of enemies too. Okay. And charms. Okay, so let's see what we want to wear. Thawing charm. Okay. Probably don't need this. So we'll sell this. Using to become frozen. I'm sure I have one of those, right? 80 of 80, level 12. It's exactly the same, so we'll just get rid of this too. I don't need duplicates necessarily. This I'll probably wear, right? Lazuli ring gives us additional mana. Okay, let's just put that in this spot for now. I don't think I have a flatworm one though. This we can get rid of then. We'll sell that too, just for some extra cash. Oh yeah, so those tabs though, just so that you know, Dree, you actually have to purchase them with the coins, which is like the currency they use. It's a free-to-play game, right? So like when you're looking at the tabs, these green ones here are ones that I've purchased. So you have one for uniques, so you can keep track of every single unique based on your percentage of completion of how many you've collected. I got a quad tab just because I want to have a lot of space for something. I'm like a quarter, so gems, so you can, you know, it breaks them down by level and type. Currency has all the different currencies. Essence has all the different essences, of course, and then flasks. I don't know why I have it. I don't know why I keep this. We're gonna get rid of that. And then mapping. So whenever eventually I get to endgame, I don't know anything about. I've never reached endgame. This is my first time playing Path of Exile, but and then Delirium's all endgame stuff, and then anything for sale. Let's do it in here. And these are just the actual remaining tabs I have that I haven't upgraded. But this is just for like maybe I can have fun with a different character, and I like that it has like 6 or 7 affixes, weapons, and I might consider using if I ever start a different type of character, and then just a bunch of gems. So. But yeah, I like it. Astonishing Charm. Okay, so this is the one I got from my old friend. Immunity to bleeding. I'll stash it for now. 14 to intelligence. I don't necessarily just want something purely for intelligence, but 12 to strength. There you go. Now we're talking. That's better. Something that actually synergizes with my build. I hate having things that are like, this is random. Yeah, this is random. It's fine. It's random. We're selling this, keeping these. Talk with the old lady. I'm just getting rid of it. I'm just sick of seeing it. Getting rid of that. Getting rid of all of that. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of all of it. Alright, so now we can get out of that. When the ground's jagged, I do believe it deals more damage, so that wouldn't be a bad thing to have for now.
You shockwave
increase the damage, but that was upgrade it.
Infernal Cry puts a debuff on enemies that makes them on impact.
We'll have to figure out which one of these we want. Perfect Strike
on impact.
Or Molten Blast.
Hold down the button for perfect.
I'm still undecided. Very much so undecided on that. I don't want less of an area of effect. I want more. Alright, let's look at our passives and we'll get going. Oh, so not free quality of life improvement. Still nice changes from PoE 1. Yeah, they've made a lot of great like updates that I've heard people talk about, and they continuously like are very responsive in terms of the things that are like maybe broken or maybe like just not working as intended. So I do appreciate that like a lot. All right, so we need to bump up Dex and Intelligence. That way we can wear stuff. So maybe this goes to Dex. Let's move to 12. Gosh, I'm still so dumb. My intelligence is low. I'm trying to think. Eventually I want to go to the fire. Increase melee damage. Yeah, we want to do that too, though. Increase area of effect. Oh, we already obtained that. My bad. I've already unlocked those. Oops. Okay. Stun threshold, life per second. Life regen. This is where we're going now towards the Merc, which is the crossbow section, because I'm familiar with this part of the line. Yeah, I don't know if I necessarily want stuff here. I probably want to start specking towards the fiery stuff. So let's at least upgrade another one and do it for intelligence. Just because this will become kind of my varying little attribute line here as needed. We'll finish out these. I have been getting stunned. And then we'll start working our way over here and let's see. Damage against burning enemies and all this right here. Increased fire damage. That'll be really nice. And let me see. Where's the big tree where we want to socket things? Actual socket. I haven't made it that far because I get so caught up in all the little details. Yeah, that would be it then. This line right here. The other line for the socket would probably be much further away. Yeah, over here. Okay, well whatever. It is what it is. We're gonna move forward. must move on. Oh my gosh, I took too long because I was messing around with the map. Damn it. No! Instances close after about 15 minutes, so... yeah. That took a little too long there. That means we're gonna have to rush through this, huh? Wait, what? That's not the right area. I went to the wrong one. The mine. There you go. Damn it. The instance closed out on me. I wasn't paying attention. I got distracted with all the shinies.
Hammer and anvil!
Yikes, he died. That's why you don't just run past enemies or get surrounded like that. Damn, we had found a lot of points of interest too. Oh, you're still alive. Why? Go to sleep. Another checkpoint, so yeah, this... it's a new instance, so obviously the layout has changed as well, so... After your stream yesterday, Martin says, I was reading the achievement for this game, it's insane, it'll take about 300 hours for platinum. Good gosh. I am so glad that that is not my thing, because that... I have programmed myself to not keep that as completion, because otherwise, like, as a completionist, it makes me crazy. So I'm like, I have to be like, it's just different. I'm more so like, if I get all the ending goodies and do this and that, and get all the endings or whatever, and then beat all the bosses, complete all the challenges, like, I'm happy with that. But man, 300 hours? An exalted orb, holy
this
goodness.
could forge something truly exceptional.
The exalted orbs are incredibly rare. You can use them to trade. You can use them for augmenting a rare item as well. That's their major purpose, but that's fantastic. You always want to get as many of those as possible. And there's missable trophies? What do you, so explain that. What is a missable trophy? Like if you go past a certain point or you make a decision, you can't go back on it, kind of thing. That's rough. Okay, so this is kind of a similar. Oh my god, they're not dead. Okay, he's dead. So yeah, it seems like, oh, I went too far in this quest line, I didn't make this choice, so now I have to create another file. Missable trophies are... I'm really torn between them. I honestly don't like them. Even though I'm not a trophy guy, I can see the pain that will cause. Because you guys are already having to put in extra hours. Usually do some crazy little grind or whatever to make something happen. Like, oh, you gotta get all the drops or whatever. I'm glad they updated the no tree in that trophy. That took a little too long, in my opinion, but better late than never, I suppose. But I'm glad they updated that, because that's a lot of work. You got all the drops from all the enemies, too. That's insane. Going. gonna close. There you go. Missable trophies. Not mine.
Need mana.
There you go, kid. A regal strike. Man, I'm getting good stuff. Martin says it's something about 2 waypoints you need to activate in a certain act. If you kill the boss, then you miss the waypoints, thus blocking the trophy. Oh wow, that sucks. So probably that's related to like act bosses. So like if you defeat an act boss, you're saying you're done with that particular map. The good thing is you can go through and play it on like the harder difficulty and redo the act, or you can do it on another character. So like if you're fighting an act boss, you are very well aware of it. Like, you know you're approaching the end. So if you play like how I've been playing, we're doing all of the side quests and side missions first, and doing all the exploration beforehand so that we don't skip straight to the act boss. Because we could definitely rush this, but I just don't. There's high fight. I love this, but we're definitely not doing that. That's just not my play style. It's not very fun for me. Okay, so like if you take a look, we go to our quest, and we're gonna go inside this area here. So Malden Mine is where we're currently at. So then if we look around, there's nothing. I don't know why that's not showing us stuff. It'd normally show us different monsters. Where are my bosses? And it's not showing any of the bosses in this area for some reason. But you'd be able to see, look at the legend up top, and you could kind of tell, okay, this is a boss with this particular character or whatever. So the Jin Badias are really important, because if you get those, you can do the trials, and that's how you ascend, which means you pick like your subclass. It's really important, and I'm hoping we can do that, you know, before long. We're getting really close. So let's go ahead and do one of my favorite boss fights.
Flesh and bone. It's insane.
Ruja, the Dread Engineer.
You'll burn.
She loves throwing grenades, which is like my favorite. As you know.
Burn, oppressors!
Yeah, but she's nuts.
Burn, burn! Breathe it in! Boom! Stand still! Watch out!
I know she goes nuts. She attached a grenade to her sword, and so she can hit you with a diamond. Well, at least she used to be able to diamond hit. I think they nerfed it, so you don't diamond hit anymore. That damage, holy goodness, it's disgusting. If I could increase the time of your stun, I would be invincible. Here you go. She just attached a grenade to the sword. Oh my gosh, she hits you once, you're in trouble. And then boom, and then runs her for a minute. It's great. Oh, I'm gonna die. So cheap.
Lash! Stand still! Breathe it in! Burn! 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 Deep breath!
Oh gosh. She kind of stunned herself. I didn't even take advantage of it, dang it. Let's first try. When I defeated her last time, we killed each other at the same exact time as the mercenary, and I wasn't able to get any of these items. Which made me really sad. I might have said a few bad words. Any quality or anything? No.
Please get me out of here.
I got you.
Winds praise you. 1,000 praises, my friend. I thought I would die here. Please take me back to
Ooh,
your
Martin
caravan,
says if you
and I
miss
will
the
tell you
waypoints and you
anything
lock
want to
yourself
know.
out of 2 side areas. Yeah, we won't be doing that in this playthrough, so like, kind of as a guide, you'll be able to see everything
she
available.
knows
We're going to
what's
be doing
going on.
every single side area first. I think that's a bigger concern if you just rush the act bosses, which we will not be doing. Alright, let's just do a quick look-see around the rest of the perimeter, and then let's go ahead and leave. I think that was pretty much the majority of this particular area. The big thing is to defeat that boss, so you can get a new NPC, Caravan. Really? I've been slowed to a crawl. The ones that have the stun or are so like they're already on the brink of death. So as soon as I let them kind of walk around for a bit, they're like on fire. So the dot damage is completely nuts. I'm like trying to use their explosive potential. You're not letting me. Going through any checklists to make sure. I don't think there's any other bosses. That was the big boss in this area. I just don't know why it wasn't on the map. I think it just they did a patch the other day, so I'm sure it's just a little wonky. But so yeah, I'm sure that if I were to go to my mercenary, you'd see all the bosses on the map. And that's how you can say, oh, okay, cool, I want to fight this boss for sure, and I want to go to this option here because I know I'm going to get the potential to grab like this permanent upgrade because there's a plus sign next to it. So, good stuff.
Shadow!
Yeah, he dies before I can do anything. By the time I'm recovering from my second slam, the enemy that has the stun is already dead. Hit him! No! Grenades, my favorite. That boss was all about grenades too, and I'm like, I love this boss. That boss was hard. Like, I kept getting one shot by that crazy attack when she's chasing her around. And she attaches a grenade to her sword. Like, that is cool. Who does that?
Out of mana.
Okay. I'm not gonna go crazy with the map clearing here because we've been I'm just trying to make, I think, other than like random elites, I do not believe we've come across any other significant boss. But since they're not showing up on the map, I just want to check. Gold. I just passed this little urn, but I actually got a unique from one of these, so don't leave any stone unturned. Go this way. The cultist crown, that's more of like an intelligence type thing. Being an occultist, not, but the helmet does require some intelligence apparently. You gotta be smart to be brainwashed. Nice indeed. I have a feeling these are either going to connect or there's going to be surrounding a big wall and then we can just go. Kill this guy and then we'll leave. I just don't want to get bombed. Alright, cool. So that's good. The Ardura Caravan. Yep, but Immortal Unchained, that's the game that I was waiting for. And when they delivered it to me, it was raining. And they didn't tell me they had delivered it to me. So it was sitting out in the rain and I was so concerned because the package was soaked and it was a paper package, so fortunately it wasn't damaged, but I was gonna be pissed because there's not very many copies of that game out in the wild anymore. Very, very hard to come by actually.
Stay inside.
And you can't purchase it digitally anymore unless you're like on PC. But for console, you cannot purchase it digitally at all. There is no option for that. So those bastards, they almost had me. We're gonna throw this some currency. Exalted Orb, look at that. Let's go. Let's see, cold resistance and lightning resistance, not bad. What is this one doing for us? Evasion and mana regen. Okay, so. Funny thing is, I guess we can actually use those. Over time, I'll just make sure I look at those and get rid of some. I don't need that many.
Use Infernal Cry. Puts
Herald of Ash. Certainly upgrade that.
While
Rolling Slam.
Rolling.
I'm still not sure what I want to do with these, so Molten Blast
on
probably
impact,
gonna be the one for me.
Molten Blast will
Everybody gets
explode.
on fire, and then we can do more damage to enemies on fire. I think that's probably the route we're going to take. Corrupting Cry does reduce the amount of... I don't like that, yeah. Increase accuracy rating. Martin says, our delivery drivers here are terrible. They will throw your packages over the fence or put them inside your dustbin. Oh my gosh. That is insane. They've done that. Well, so our normal delivery drivers, like there's ones that are like, I would say like that work for the government, and then there's ones that like work for like Amazon or something. And the Amazon ones are trash. I mean, my gosh, they're so bad. Like one time they put a package in the trash can and they took a picture of it. And I was like, why would you put a package in the trash? Like, that's just the stupidest thing I've ever seen. But people do that.
I know what
and they took a picture of it. And I complained and they didn't say anything. They didn't even respond.
The Maraket's most honored dead. The king has become driven by madness to seek any trace of ancient flesh from those of renown or power in life. He intends to feed their bodies to the horrific creature he keeps in a cage behind his throne. They call it the Beast. I have seen it. And the sight haunts my nightmares.
Same. The seed of the beast. And Jaman-Ra is the name of the bro we have to take out. He's like the main antagonist of this particular section.
Yes? So, the beast has entered the world once more. We were following a trail of corruption before we were waylaid. We Maraket are off the trail connect.
Okay, so
Move
now
swiftly.
they want us to go to the Halani Gates. I don't know why it didn't show the other boss. It's so weird. What's Wrathbreaker? Yeah. What about, let's see. I'm just so confused as to why it's doing that. Oh, this isn't my... The desert map will allow us to do that, but I'm just gonna check something on the waypoint real quick. There you go. Now it's showing up. So we defeated Ruja. One less terror in the world. Okay, good. I don't know why it wasn't showing up before, but that was pissing me off. I'm happy now. Not all do it, but some are terrible and don't care. Yeah, exactly. I don't think they have the same screening process. It's like, yeah, just have them do it. Where can I... What? Let's see what
one of the trails of corruption leads towards the Halani gates. Anyone who would wish to leave this region must pass through them.
And this is where we learn that the gates are going to be blocked off and they cannot be passed at this point in time, so then we have to start recreating this artifact of legend. And it's really cool. I always say this, the boss fights are incredible, but there's a really good boss fight, and there's some really cool lore around it too, and I was just shocked. Oh, look at all this.
Why have we stopped?
The Halani gates are closed, and the Faradan hold them in defense of the beast.
Of course they do.
We will have to find another way.
Fine.
You have your orders.
So now we go back to the caravan, and we're like, damn it, what do we do now? I remember I was walking around, like, it took me 5 minutes to figure out to go back to the caravan. I was like, what? I don't know what to do. So now we have Risu.
The Halani gates are closed. Then Jaman-Ra must have succeeded in capturing them. He planned to close the gates to prevent the Maraket from interrupting his harvest. A siege from the front would be impossible now, but there is another way. An ancient passage lost to time. It was used by the traitor Balbala. I can show you where it is, if you will use it to stop Jaman-Ra before it is too late.
Balbala is really cool. You actually need to defeat her in order to gain access to your first ascendancy. So that's super important.
So, the outcasts have raised their new king from the grave, and he seeks to violate Deshar, to feed our honored dead to the beast. Such a transgression. Those vile dogs. Our city of the dead lies beyond the Halani gates. We should move to crush the Faradan immediately. Let us see if this defector's information is truthful.
Risu's armor looks cool. I wish we would have a mask
find
like
your
that,
way to the top
like
of the
metallic.
gates without being detected, and
well,
then
we do have one,
aid.
but I mean like one that completely encases your face. Alright, sweet. Let's go and see if there's anybody else we can speak with. We should have a new NPC. There you go.
Who goes there? By the sound of your voice, you cannot be Marraketh. You may trade with me, for trade is the lifeblood of survival in the desert, but expect no kindness. If you are traveling through Traitor's Passage, there is something I wish to ask
Expect
of
no
you.
kindness, but do me a favor.
The traitor, Balbala. According to the tales, she is still sealed there, somewhere along the tunnel, as an undying djinn. She served her sentence long ago, but knowledge of the location was lost. It is long past time to release her. I will tell you her story if you wish, but I doubt it will mean much to a Jinga.
Yeah, so essentially, we need to find her, and she's like a djinn now, which is like, I guess what we know as like a genie. But anyways, Martin says, I remember when I pre-ordered Red Dead 2 and the delivery guy came to deliver a day early of release, and the packaging was empty, no game inside. I had to report him. Yeah, that's insane. That is insane. I'd have been so sick to my stomach. Yeah, obviously. Oh, hold on. Oh, those. No, never mind. Those were all weapons. I think Risu. Well, actually, she has things for me.
Hello.
No, not really. 110 over 2.5. That's way better. Okay. does not compare. Okay, no worries.
I will tell your tale.
Quickie.
You don't have anything I want. A random item. What should be unique? That'd be awesome, but it's not. It's not a bad weapon. Take it. Lost like 90% of my profit there. Okay, so we're gonna go to the Trader's Passage. From the Trader's Passage, then that's gonna open up the rest of the story. We're gonna be able to either go and we would need to defeat Valhalla, and then after that, we'll have a few other options where we can go in different pathways and decide which kind of part of the quest we have to complete. And you can do it in any order, but I always go in the order in which, you know, the levels are most closely associated with mine. I don't want them too much above mine or too far below necessarily for experience purposes, but usually you're just below or right at the level. And arachnophobia warning ahead. Punching you with my two-handed mace in the head. I'd have been so mad.
These statues are older than anything I've ever seen.
If they stole my stuff. I bet he had a good night that night.
Shut up!
The bats are actually in the head. That's more like it. Gotta grab that gold, baby. Keep searching the perimeter. This area is massive, but it only gets worse. In a good way. The maps get very labyrinthian. He just retaliated. See, all the drops, again, any unique type drop will have a certain chime or a different noise to it. And you know that's gonna be something good. They all have vastly different sounds too, like a Vow orb or a Chaos orb. They all have very creepy different sounds. So. Exalted orbs have their own little sound associated with them when they drop as well.
The traitor Balbala has been sentenced to 1,000 years of
1,000
suffering as a
years?
djinn, bound in this place of her dishonor. Let no woman or man of Marikath blood enter her prison before her time is served.
Yeah, she's pissed whenever you find her. Naturally. But we've been doing really good. This particular build is very effective. It's just me adjusting to the melee variant of the weapon and just understanding the distances and slightly different dodge roll times and things like that because I'm that up close. Now with the mercenary I'm a little further away, but there's still a lot of rolling, a lot of positioning. Constantly, I think, updating and checking your position is the biggest, most important part of a mercenary build because you got to stay in range to attack anything, but also outside of range so that you're not getting attacked. So it's like a really nice sweet spot.
These symbols.
Alright, let's fight Valhalla, see if we can beat her. She's really fun. We have to break the seals that are kind of binding her right now.
There is nothing just about excessive punishment.
She's been like this for 1,000 years. This is how she repays us.
Now, Jinjak, I prove myself. Daria. Nakai.
Destruction!
Tons of freaking hell. Fighting her close, like, new to me, so I'm gonna figure it out. Okay, when the gas starts coming out, you just want to look around for it, make sure you slam down. And the gas dissipates, but if not, it will fill the entire arena and you'll die. Over time, anyway. Ow. Direct hit. Yikes, this is a tough fight. I'm not even really doing much different than health bar. That means should be so resilient. And they always telegraph really well too, like the fights are just so good.
Destruction!
You are a worthy adversary.
I get like a billion stun meters, that's the problem. I don't know why this is so bad.
Out of mana!
Be out of mana. Get your mana back. Get fighting. Do it. I think she's down to the right. Yeah. Why didn't your stun meter go down?
Face me.
Out of mana!
audio cues from her when she's going to release the knives and stuff. All those attacks can damn near one-shot.
Hammer and anvil!
Yeah, I just lost the meter, unfortunately. Like, she was really close to getting stunned, and then I was just having to survive, so I think it does go down out for a period of time. with this particular build, she's a challenge.
Face me!
Mana. Need mana.
One more hit. Okay, good. Jeez, that's first try, but she was tough.
A coin? What is this?
Oh my gosh, we keep getting amazing drops for this character. Oh my gosh. We got Raider plate, it's cool. This right here is Smithing Hammer. Rare quality. Uncut skill gem level 6. We'll take these, it's fine. The Badia is the most important thing. This is Balbala's Badia. This is a coin that you use to enter the Ascendancy and complete a trial. Oh my gosh. What great stuff. So let's go and menu that up. There are mini bosses in this area if I'm not mistaken, so we'll go back in here and take them out too, but they're gonna want to move the story forward, but I'm not gonna talk to them just yet. We're gonna look at our goodies. Man, that's crazy. That's the Badia. That is nuts. I can't believe that. Armor. Just... Yeah, the other one's still superior. Well, 63 actually is pretty good. Lightning resistance, life regen. Yeah, this is going to be better actually for us. Doesn't look as cool. Oh, it actually does look pretty nice. I wore this on my other character for a period of time. What we'll do though is how you can tell is you go to your character tab, and then you just look at your stats and say, okay, how much do I have? So 470. So this increases our life to 470.57. That has slightly better cold resistance, and I think this will be fine. I did like the Dusk Ward Cuirass. It was great while it lasted, though. We'll sell these. I guess we will need to talk with What's Her Nuts. We'll talk with What's Her Nuts. It's exactly the same. Okay, so.
So, you released Balbara from her prison, and she fought well. Good. She may now earn her redemption, if the ancient places still hold power. Her barrier contains her soul. She will tell you what to do next. Goodbye.
Ah, you released Balbala, the traitor? Then it is your duty to redeem her soul by allowing her to serve as a mentor djinn during your dance with the Scorpion. In modern times, we give aspiring Decaras a straightforward test. For this task,
it's pretty. I like it. The second are pretty cool.
Are required. You will have to
the trials
face
of
a
chaos are much more difficult, in my opinion.
trial. Speak to Asala. The original trial is not far from here, and the caravan is duty-bound to carry you there.
Sweet stuff. Okay. Take this off my hands, young lady. Although I like the style, it looks great and everything.
What?
It's not gonna be suitable anymore. We gotta upgrade. All right, drop this off in currency. I forgot to sell. These things actually. Let's get rid of it. And then this ring is the same as the others. All right, let's take a look at this. This will be the next thing we look at. Anybody on Twitch watching right now, just note that drops are enabled. I'm about to wrap it up here in a few minutes, but if you've been watching, you can get progress towards your temporal portal, and also if you gift 2 subs, you are able to obtain a unique pet based off a boss in Act 3. Really fun boss, by the way. Alright, let's take a look and see. The best way to tell your damage output and how it increases is you just go to your skills menu and then you can just kind of equip and change it out. So I don't know why I did that. Oh, it's wanting, oh, because it's, yeah, I get it. So 201, 148, so 2, 140. Oh yeah, this is much weaker. Much weaker, but let's see what all it has. Physical damage, we get the fire damage, hits break 43 armor, and then apply fire exposure when fully breaking armor. Shaped metal never shaped metal never forgets the forge. Very interesting. Okay, well, you know, the funny thing is, my guy here looks like a really hulking, like tanky kind of guy. But I had my mercenary wear this armor with a different helmet, of course. I think it looks really nice. Let's go ahead and stash this bad boy away. Then that's just one more unique. Look at that. We got 25% of the maces already. We got this one in today's stream, and this one in today's stream. That is insane. We are doing things, collecting all kinds of rare items. But yeah, the two-handed is certainly the way to go. I don't think I'll be using one-handed because I'd either dual wield or I'd use one hand in the shield, and that's just not really my style. So I would much rather have the two-handed because it's pure damage all frackin' day. All right, sweet. So I think that's an. Oh my gosh! No, it's not. Let's kill everybody here. But I want to say thank you all so much for stopping by today. You guys are amazing. As I always remind you, you guys are the best part of my channel, because if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be able to live my dream of being a full-time content creator. So every time you guys stop by, take some time out of your day to say hi, it allows me to continue that journey one day longer. So thank you all so much again for all the support and love. I really do appreciate it. You guys are awesome. We are going to continue this series throughout the week. We're going to beat the playthrough and complete it as a warrior, and we'll be eventually then jumping into either Immortal Unchained or the Bloodborne Fist only run. I honestly would like to kind of finish up the Bloodborne run so we can continue the theme of completing our runs and not runs, but just like playthroughs and stuff, and not have any incomplete series. We have already talked about that at length in one of the other streams where I actually pinpointed which ones we're going to complete and which ones we're just going to go ahead and abandon. But all in all, really excited about completing this game for you guys, featuring it and playing it, because it's already really high up there on my list of like excellent games. We'll revisit and determine whether we're going to do Immortal Unchained or a Bloodborne Fist only, and then we'll just kind of move from there. We've got plenty of games on the backlog that we need to revisit, plenty of challenge runs as well, and just a lot of fun things coming up in the beginning of next year. We got the first Berserk Kazan and a bunch of other titles, so really looking forward to all of that. Make sure that you guys stay tuned and check out if you want to watch the rest of the run, because I'll be showing you how to get everything possible in this particular walkthrough. As one can, at least in a game like this. Obviously there's drops and things that are random, but I'll show you how to complete everything, how to ascend properly, and do all those things that I've learned in my first kind of semi-playthroughs. That I'm in Act 3 right now, and I've pretty much gained a mastery of most of the mechanics, but endgame's going to be all new to me, so we'll be figuring that out together. Anyways, you guys are awesome.